I bought the new SteelSeries Arctis Pro Nova wireless, and I do not regret it. I'm the Jury94, and I've been a gamer for pretty much my whole life, and a streamer for the last year and a half. Thought I'd just make this video because if you're anything like me, you'd like to do your research on the products that you buy before you buy them. What I kind of want to talk about this video is mainly the reasons why I kind of went with the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Nova over the Astro A50s, and kind of maybe help alleviate some of you guys who are watching to kind of make a decision as to which way to go. And I thought I'd just give you my thoughts as to what and the reasons why I went with the Arctis Pro, and maybe help you come to terms with the decision, because honestly they are a great headset and I'm really glad that I bought them. So let's get one thing straight. So these are my old Astros, and the reason why I wanted to look at getting a new set of headset, and these guys here I've had for 6 years, so I've had them for a very long time, and they work perfectly, except funnily enough, the left cuff, the fabric had come off the earpiece, so like you got the magnetic section, and the fabric had come off, so I thought, you know, it's about time for me to start looking at replacing it, and I've been thinking about going wireless anyway, just to, you know, get a little bit more freedom. But funnily enough, since I wrote the script for this video and have come back to do this video, the other cuff has come off. So yeah, I've got to now glue that one back on. You can purchase new cuffs, but I've just been gluing it on, and to be honest, they are still a great headset. I've been using them at work, so since I bought my new ones, I've just moved these to work, and they've been fantastic. I've got nothing bad to say about them, really. They were quite comfortable, sounded really well, so overall, they were a great headset. But let's have a look at like some of the reasons why I went with the SteelSeries. I mean, I could have gone with the A50s when I went to purchase my new headsets. The A50s are the new version of the A40s, which is what I've got, and they are the wireless. And I did look at those, and I was considering them for a while, but there was a couple of things that put me off, and it was mainly due to the compatibility of like whether or not they worked with different consoles, and it wasn't quite clear. And then I was put off by the review, not so much the reviews, but just put off by the headset. So I wanted to do some research elsewhere, and that's when I came across these guys here, and I am very happy with them. So a couple of things that kind of drew me to them straight away was that they have two batteries. So battery goes in the ear cuff on this side here. You put the other battery on charge in the base station, which I've got down here on my desk. The greatest thing about that is that it's kind of seamless. You don't need to worry about plugging back in, because it's one thing I was worried about with other headsets like the A50s, is they've got the docking station, the charge, or you've got to plug it in to charge. So if you're gaming away and then you have to put it on charge, it kind of eliminates the whole, you know, wireless experience. So the whole thing that really drew me to these guys is being able to like take the battery out, just like, you know, a power tool, and plug it in and put the new one in, and away you go. It takes you about 10 seconds and you're off and racing again. So it's a fantastic feature. The other thing that really drew me to them as well is the Bluetooth, and it's fantastic. It works seamlessly with my phone, probably too good because I have to remember to turn these off, otherwise I'll go to bed and watch TikToks and it will still be playing through my headset, and that works really, really well. It works just like any other Bluetooth headset, probably better than some of the other headsets I've got. You could probably use them for like any kind of like just equivalent to like a Bose headset on a plane and stuff if you wanted to. Will I wear them to the gym though? Probably not. But another great thing is that with my Switch, you can actually connect straight to the Switch's Bluetooth. So if you are in handheld mode on the Switch, you can use these guys for Bluetooth, which is just super helpful. Now, a couple of other things as well that really put me off the A50s, like I said, was the connectivity side, and that was probably one of the most attractive things. They are compatible with every device. PlayStation, Xbox, all works, and it's seamless. Like, I can take my connection box out here, plug it into my PlayStation out in the living room, and it will work straight away. It doesn't take any other connections or anything like that. It just works seamlessly. Now, just to clear things up, because this confused me a little bit, there's two different versions of the system you can get the SteelSeries. There's the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless Normal and X version. The X basically is for the Xbox version. And the main difference is that on the back of the actual SteelSeries, you may not be able to see it, there's two USB ports. And that allows you to have two different consoles, or a PC and an Xbox, plugged into it, and you can switch between them on the fly. Really helpful. I ended up getting the X because that was what it was available at the time, and I am impatient. I couldn't wait. But, you know, I may one day get an Xbox, because the Xbox version requires the X, because it's a different USB input. I don't know the full technicality reason behind it, but basically that's it. So basically, it doesn't mean you can use any console with these guys. But basically, with the X series, you can only plug an Xbox into the left side USB port here, whereas you can plug anything into the right side. If you get the normal version, you can plug anything into either side, but you can't use an Xbox with it at all. So just clear that up a little bit. Other great thing that I was interested in is noise cancellation. Now, if you've ever used noise cancellation before, you'll know that it is a bit weird and hard to get used to. I hadn't really used it much before, so it took me a while. It feels like there's a lot of pressure on your head, and it feels so strange. Good thing is it does have audio, like an audio pass-through, so you can turn that on and you get a little bit of outside audio, so it makes it feel a little bit more comfortable. It's also helpful if you're a streamer like me, or if you like talking in chat, I found it can be hard to regulate your voice because like you can't hear anything, you can't hear yourself. So I tend to be a lot louder with the noise cancellation on initially, but I have since gotten used to it, and I couldn't use them any other way because honestly, like I've got a mechanical keyboard, I've got a like a computer on my desk right here, which I cannot hear at all. Even in summer here in Australia, with the fan on high on its fastest speeds, I cannot hear it. So I can keep cool and I'm not being bothered by the roaring of my ceiling fan. So the noise cancellation works really, really well. It's fantastic. And as far as sound quality goes, I mean, a lot of people tend to, steer away from wireless because of wired. And arguably, and I will say and admit, wired is better. But wireless has gotten so good. I mean, I couldn't be bothered trying to do a comparison of wired and wireless because it's still better than my Astros and still overall great. Like I hear sounds in grounded that I have never heard before, and it's absolutely terrifying. They sound fantastic for music. The audio balance is really good. I hear pretty much everything I can in some of my most favorite songs. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing's one of my favorite examples for audio, and it just sounds amazing. The other thing is the comfort. So this was a little bit, I couldn't, obviously couldn't test this when I purchased, and I had to go off the whim of other people, just like you're probably going to do here. If you can, go to a shop that's got them on display and try them on, but honestly, they are quite comfortable. Now, I did read a few reviews that did concern me a little bit about a little notch inside the headset. I actually spoke to a friend of mine who's got them online, and he said he doesn't notice it. I have got a pretty big head, pretty big ears, and I don't notice these notches that people have been talking about. But if you are concerned about them, try them on at a store, or if you've got a friend that has them, just to be sure. But overall, very, very comfortable. They sit on my head quite well. The strap here can be adjusted with these notches here, so it's quite comfortable. The band is really strong, so it's quite, it feels really solid. And it's kind of what you would expect out of a headset that is this expensive, because they aren't cheap. They're one of the most expensive on the market. But overall, it's money well spent. I am very happy with this purchase, and I would be happy, very happy man, if I do get 6+ years out of these, because overall, they are doing a very good job. So yeah, that's kind of what my thoughts are on this headset, and hopefully it helps you guys make a decision whether or not you go away from them or not. I mean, I'm not sponsored or anything by these guys, but it is overall a great headset, and I would highly recommend them. Spend the extra money if you've got it, you won't regret it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you did get anything from this, please give the video a like. Just let me know that I'm doing a good job, and give my channel a subscribe. Going to be doing more content related to streaming and gaming on my channel, along with gameplays and stuff as well, just to help everybody out in the community do a little bit of a better job in the streaming world, and just share some of my experiences. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. See you later.